You ever roll out of bed, reach for your phone, and suddenly it's 10 a.m.? You're stressed, behind schedule, and somehow already tired? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the truth. The way you start your day shapes how you live your life. And if you're chasing success, wealth, clarity, or even just peace of mind, you need to start winning your mornings. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 insanely powerful 5-minute morning rituals that will reprogram your mind, elevate your energy, and kickstart your day with unstoppable momentum. These aren't just habits, they're rituals. And once you start applying them, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. So before you snooze this video like your alarm clock, stick around, because each point builds into the next, and the last one might just change your life. Point 1. The 5-minute stillness reset. Let's begin where the chaos usually starts, your mind. Most people wake up and immediately flood their brain with dopamine hits from Instagram, emails, or endless group chats. But successful, mindful people, they do the opposite. They start with silence, stillness, presence. Take 5 minutes, literally just 300 seconds, and sit. Eyes closed. Breathe in, breathe out. Let your mind catch up with your body. This isn't just meditation. It's mental recalibration. When you do this consistently, you begin to build mental resilience, reduce impulsive decision-making, which also helps with smarter financial choices, and increase your emotional intelligence. Don't worry, no incense or yoga mat required. Just you, your breath, and some peace and quiet, which might be the most luxurious thing in the world right now. But if you think sitting still is powerful, wait until you start moving with purpose. Point 2. The movement activation. You don't need a gym. You don't need 90 minutes. You need 5. A few minutes of intentional movement, stretching, jumping jacks, push-ups, even dancing to a guilty pleasure playlist, can dramatically shift your brain chemistry. You flood your system with dopamine and serotonin, which basically tell your brain, hey, we're doing great today. Think about it. If you start your morning by activating your body, your energy levels rise. You feel more in control. You're not reacting, you're commanding your day. This micro win sets the tone for bigger wins. Whether you're pitching clients, investing smartly, or building your brand, you need energy on demand. Plus, there's something deeply motivating about moving your body while the world is still asleep. It's like stealing a head start on success. Now that your body's primed, it's time to align your mind. Point 3. The clarity script. Here's a question. How do you expect to reach your goals if you don't look at them every day? This is where the clarity script comes in. Spend 5 minutes journaling a specific intention. What do you want today to feel like, look like, and produce? Write down 3 things. 1 thing you're grateful for. 1 thing you're focused on. 1 result you must create today. This short, potent practice rewires your brain to seek opportunity and direction instead of distraction. You're programming your subconscious to work for you, even when you're not paying attention. Imagine this like your morning GPS. Without it, you might still get somewhere, but probably not where you intended. And the best part? The more clarity you build, the more confident and aligned your financial and life decisions become. Still with me? Good, because the next ritual turns your phone from a distraction into your biggest asset. Point 4. The digital domination ritual. Okay, this one's bold. Before you open any apps, check texts, or scroll through TikTok, open your calendar, your notes app, or your budget tracker. Yes, before social media. Why? Because the first thing you consume in the morning frames your entire day. Start with chaos, get chaos. Start with intention, get results. Take 5 minutes to review your top 3 priorities. A money move, check your budget, an investment, or a quick read on market news. And your calendar, so you control your time, not the other way around. This ritual literally transforms your digital behavior. Instead of your phone owning you, you own it. Funny, right? The same device that ruins your focus can also be the one that builds your wealth if you use it right. But there's one more ritual, and it's the one most people ignore, even though it can create the deepest change. Point 5. The visualization primer. Let's get a little weird. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and see your ideal life. Not someday, today. See yourself showing up with energy, closing that deal, growing that account, walking into that apartment that smells like fresh success. This 5-minute ritual isn't just woo-woo, it's backed by neuroscience. Athletes, CEOs, creators, they all do it. Visualization programs your brain to recognize opportunities and ignore distractions. You become who you want to be before the world sees it. And here's the wildest part. The brain can't fully distinguish between imagined success and real success. So the more you rehearse it mentally, the faster it manifests physically. You've now built mental clarity, physical energy, emotional balance, and even rewired your tech habits, all before breakfast. But here's the thing. Point 6, the legacy question. Let's zoom out for a moment. Beyond productivity, beyond money, what kind of legacy are you building? Take 5 minutes each morning to ask yourself one powerful question. If today were remembered, what would it stand for? Would it represent growth, discipline, kindness, ownership? This isn't about pressure, it's about purpose. When you start your day by aligning with your why, every action becomes intentional. Every yes or no starts supporting the life you're here to build, not just the one you're defaulting into. Most people drift, but mindful people, wealthy in both money and meaning, they design. And when you answer the legacy question each morning, you don't just transform your day, you transform your destiny. Because someday isn't when your legacy starts, it starts right now. You might be thinking, that sounds great, but will 5 minutes really make a difference? And I get it, but here's the truth. The small things you do consistently always beat the big things you do occasionally. These rituals aren't time wasters, they're life changers. Because when you master your morning, you stop living by default and start living by design. Now here's your next step. Don't just stop here. Unlock the next level by checking out this video right here, How to Build Mental Toughness and Resilience. If your mornings create momentum, mental toughness will help you sustain it. Click it now, and let's keep building the life you were born to live.